last 4 games and securing seeding and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's just more so about just getting good reps in and playing, building our habits. Even though 4 games left, we're close to the playoffs. We want to keep getting better. And I think there's room for us to keep growing right now. So, we take these games and prepare the right way and go out there and try to do our thing.
What's the biggest area for growth you feel?
Just continue to build on the fundamentals. The game is simple, so try to make it simple as possible. And like I said before, just doing the small things like not fouling and boxing out, that stuff will help us tremendously and take us over the top. So we continue to fine-tune some of those things, we'll be fine as we go forward.
And when you've been able to find D on some of those short rolls with those pocket passes, just how important is it building that chemistry with him, kind of rewarding him for doing what he's doing?
Yeah, I mean, you just want to play the game the way it's presented to you, and I think a lot of those times when he sets screens, on some of our best scorers on the team, he's going to get an opportunity to get those layups and those dunks, or even get a post-up opportunity for his jump shot. So we got to continue to utilize the screen set, continue to get downhill as a ball handler, and the stuff will start to open up, whether it's the drop off the DA or the corner pass or your shot as well. So just being aggressive downhill always open up something late, and you'll figure it out as it goes. So DA, the corner shot, your shot will be there.
How fun is that to have a guy who has his rolling gravity, and then you and Book obviously have your scoring gravity? It feels like you guys can kind of pick apart what the defense is giving you.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good having a guy like that can control the ball off the catch, that can shoot a hook, shoot a jump shot, and finish at the rim. So he provides a few options for you. Regardless of how deep you go in the paint trying to make a play, he can be there as a safety valve. So we got to continue to utilize that, man. He's a great screen setter, strong body as well. So if you switch a smaller guy on him, he can bury him in the paint. So it's about us playing fast and playing together like that, and there'll be more opportunities as we keep moving forward.
Kevin, I'm guessing over the stretch of your career when you're involved in double drag, you're not in the left corner that often, but Chris knew what he was doing, obviously, when he set that up.
Yeah.
What's it like to play with a guy like Chris who can manipulate like that?
Yeah, I mean, I play with guys that can get into the paint and make plays. But you got guys like D Book on the other side, and you got D.A. rolling to the rim as well. That makes us dangerous. And, you see the play develop. You see it as the game goes on. You start to see these plays develop and what may be there late in the game. And coach and C drew up some good plays for us late, and we executed them and was able to get some good shots.
Kevin, this is a little bit off topic, but what's it been like for you to compete with LeBron over the years? On Friday, that could be the first time you two have played in quite a while.
Yeah, it's been amazing just being in the league at the same time as him. Somebody who's an ultimate competitor. Somebody that you inspire by just from him, just seeing what he does on a day-to-day. But also got an opportunity to be on his team, the Team USA, so you see different sides of him. So it's always been a mutual respect amongst us two. There's always been great battles when we play against each other. So we haven't played in a while, so hopefully we get this opportunity here soon.
Was that a surprise? Good.
With you guys being on opposite conferences for your whole career, is it odd to think that you could potentially see him in the West this year?
Yeah, no, it's not odd. I mean, we battled each other in the finals a couple times, but that's just how the league goes. You never know. You end up in the same division as somebody, same conference. So, whatever happens, we'll be ready to play. Should be fun. It's some great teams in this Western Conference.
Are you even surprised that it's been that long since you guys have played against each other in 2018?
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, we've been through a lot of injuries, a lot of unfortunate situations. So anything can happen, but we just move forward and hopefully we get a chance to be on the court here. This what is it? I don't even know what day I'm on. Friday. Yeah.
Kevin, how close are you paying attention to the standings and how many different scenarios there could still be?
Yeah, man, it's so many. We try to pay attention to it, but like you said, so many different scenarios, tiebreakers, and one team lose, they might drop 2 spots. It's so hard to keep up with, but you try to follow it out there every night and see who's where, and once everything falls into place, we'll be ready to play.
What are the advantages or disadvantages coming into the playoffs in the number 4 position?
You get home court in the first round as the number 4 spot. I think that's always good to have that first game and that last game at your crib. So, it's playoffs, man. Anything can happen. So, regardless of what seed you are, you still got to play the game, so it don't matter.
For the game tonight against the Spurs, so you're playing against Popovich, recently inducted in the Hall of Fame. What exactly do you see about playing against his team? What are some of the hardest things you've noticed about his system playing against that?
Regardless of who's on the floor, they play hard, they play together. You know, they've been running the same system for the last 20 years, and it's been effective for them. And, you know, you can plug and play any type of player in there, and they can be effective. So they're looking to just disrupt at this time of the year. You know, a team that has been up and down, don't have a lot of wins in the season, but they still go out there and play a solid brand every night. And we look forward to another opponent to go out there and get better to it.
What can you say about that Team USA connection, Popovich, that you've experienced?
Just even more than Team USA connection, working with so many people that worked in the Spurs organization throughout my time in the league, people behind the scenes, and you hear stories about Pop and how he runs the show, and then have an opportunity to play for him, you kind of get it down, you know. So his impact around basketball in general has been felt for decades, and grateful I got the opportunity to learn under him.
Kevin, you were obviously picking up the offense the first 3 games you played. Then after you had the gap with now you're back for those 3 games. How close do you feel like you are to grasping everything you guys are doing, or there's still some space there?
It's just ball at the end of the day. Like I said, we run the same stuff around the whole league. It's just terminology that's different. So I feel right at home. I've been in the league for so long. I've seen every offense, defense. So it's just a matter of us just getting out on the floor together. I wasn't too much worried about, you know, chemistry and getting the plays down. I knew I'd figure that stuff out pretty fast. And, we got a lot of different subtleties and a lot of different terminologies, but all that stuff is pretty easy to get.
Kevin, when the Suns were making their last 2 playoff runs, did you get a sense for the home court advantage this crowd brings to the playoffs?
Yeah, most definitely. You get a sense that when they went to the finals, this was something new for them, and you felt the fans in the Valley just rally around the team from the first series on down. So, yeah, you can feel it through the TV. I'm looking forward to going out there and playing in front of that.
The minutes going up the last couple of games, how's the cardio feel? Do you still need any work the last week here?
Only work I need is to just get more minutes. You know, and I think that'll help me more than anything. So I felt good with 35 minutes, 35 minutes last game. So we'll see what happens tonight.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yep.
Thank you.